Juice-Ology Wednesday.
You're so damn electric, you know you got that juice. You know you got that juice. You know you got that juice. Now squeeze all that passion fruit. Ain't no one fresher than you. Ain't no one fresher than you. And if they try to break you, you say down low, down low, down low, down low, down low, down low. Stop. No shot. I got the juice. I'm the chaser, don't need a mixer. I got the juice. Baby, I'm the plug in the filter. I got the juice. How many damn times got to tell ya? I got the juice. Baby, I got the juice. Down low. Don't think about it. Down low. Don't think about it. Down low. You're number one, and don't you die. Now go on, girl, and use that sauce. If you don't, then that's your loss. If you don't, then that's your loss. Turn it up, don't turn it off. Got everybody looking in your cup. You know they wanna drink it up. You know they wanna drink it up. And if they try to take it, you say down low, down low, down low, down low, down low, down low. Stop. No shot. I got the juice. I'm the chaser, don't need a mixer. I got the juice. Baby, I'm the plug in the filter. I got the juice. How many damn times got to tell ya? I got the juice. Baby, I got the juice.
It's a freak scene in it, yeah. Wet dream in it. Waking up like wean in it. Me and your G's in it, yeah. Yellow like pea in it, yeah. Oh no, I mean me in it. No, it ain't lean in it, but it's got a little pink in it. Kinda make you wanna drink in it. Got a little cream in it, yeah. But I feel a little bean in it. Work me up like caffeine in it. Dripping like an extra large, but the top is too small. Yeah, here let me wipe you off. Look inside, I can't wait to get you home bed off. Nah, these cup holders are small. Can't believe what is in it. Tastes like a good time. My brain was foggy in my business. Yeah, short-term memory fried. Rain on. What you got, girl, is tough as shit. Yeah. Can't nothing else fuck with it. Yeah, press please, that fresh squeeze juice. There can never be a supplement.
I got juice for all my lovers. Got juice for all my wives. My juice is my religion. Got juice between my thighs. Now ask the angels, baby. My juice is so divine. Ain't no juice quite like yours. Ain't no juice quite like mine. You try to grab my pussy, got this pussy grab you back. You try to grab my pussy, got this pussy grab you back. You try to grab my pussy, got this pussy grab you back. This pussy grab you back. Give you pussy cataracts.
Yeah, I got the juice on the truth. You can see it blowing up on the club when you get it on the truth, on the truth. Yeah, I got the juice on the dirty computer. You can't break me down. If you want it, you can get it. You can take my crown. I don't want it, I don't need it. Yeah, I got the juice. Yeah, I know the truth. I'm a dirty computer.
Hey, how y'all doing this evening? This is AMPspirationTTV, and I am your host, the Punk Queen. No more music. Yes. Make sure y'all share, because you know we got to make Ampspiration go viral. All right? Today is Wednesday, Woden's Day, and it is Juice-Ology Day. We are here. We are going to get our Juice-Ology on today. We're going to be talking about confidence, and our girl Lucy McKinney is going to come through and show us how to find that confidence using a mirror. So I don't know exactly what she's going to have me doing today. As you can see, I have to get dressed like I'm going to the gym when I mess around with her. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to go, but you're always going to have a treat. So we're going to see if she is in the building yet. If she is not, I'm going to talk a little bit about confidence, because that's really what is that. Oh, before I do that, I don't know if y'all noticed the picture behind me is so awesome. My girl Nexus, Ani, She's a partner of mine. She's an admin with Lighthouse, Georgia. I've also collaborated with her on a little jewelry line called Divine Feminine Customs. And we are also going to be having a new show on Thursdays, actually starting tomorrow. It's called Divine Feminine Discussion. So her and I are going to put our brands together, and we are going, you know what I'm saying, to give you this work. Give you all of this divine feminine energy. So please tune in tomorrow. Tune in on Thursdays now for myself and Nexus Ani with Voices Radio, talking divine feminine. All right. I think Lucy is in the building, so we can get started with her and get this juice popping. Let's see. I know the universe is going to be nice to us. And let this work. The first go round. There we go. On point. Say something so we can hear you.
Hi.
Hi, you sound kind of low. I don't know if that's just me. No, that's just mine. That's just my tablet. Say hey.
Hey.
There you go. I hear you perfectly. Awesome. Awesome with the sauce on it. All right. Hey, Juice.
Hey. Please don't mind me. I just was literally stretching as you were talking. So.
Okay. Now, that's cool. That's what I should have done, but I was trying to make sure I had the living room right for whatever it is that you're going to have me doing. So I probably should have stretched. But before we get there, I want to talk a little bit about confidence and exactly what's the concept behind today's lesson.
Okay. And please don't mind me, y'all. I'm going to be flexing while I talk because I got to stay warm. Okay. So basically, I got this idea when I started teaching pole class, because when I started teaching pole classes, I started noticing that I used to, well, people called me extra because when I did moves, I added a neck roll or a tongue or anything like that. And I realized that when people perform, they wouldn't look in the mirror. They would look at the floor. They would look at their feet, their hand, but I'm like, dang, what's going on? So then one day when I was in class, I asked one of my students, I'm like, look in the mirror. And she was like, I can't. I'm like, why not? She was like, cause I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this. And I'm like, I'm not asking you to look in the mirror at what you don't like. I'm asking you to look in the mirror at what you do like. And then taking it from my experience, before I lost weight, I was a snack and all that before I had my daughter. So then after, with life and not being active and after having a kid, I looked in the mirror and I was like, I don't really like what I see. But instead of me complaining about it, I actually did something to change it. So after I did change myself, I still couldn't look in the mirror because I still wasn't satisfied with what I seen. So I realized it wasn't an outer thing, it was an inner thing as well. So when I started doing the work inside and then it started to penetrate outside, then it made sense. So the exercise I do is just have women or men, because they need some love too, look in the mirror at themselves. And my exercise is, if I have you touch the mirror, body roll, do anything like that, and most of the time people are like looking around, and you're the one I want. Why are you looking around? Because honey next to you is getting it. She's over here like this, and you're looking at her like, well, I don't look like her. You're not supposed to. So if you stop looking outside of yourself and look at yourself, then you won't notice, honey, and getting it, because you'll be getting it too. So you see how all that correlates? Looking in the mirror at yourself, not looking outside of yourself.
That's
So all
right.
these correlates with self-worth, and I just package it differently. So that's my exercise. So I just try to get people to look in the mirror at themselves, not to pick, not to poke, but to absorb, like the video we heard earlier, your aura, your own energy. Because if you don't know how you feel, then anybody can come and take you over. And you should be able to walk into a room and keep that same energy no matter what. So that's what I do, how I do my exercises. And it works. It works for me. and it works for the hundreds of women that I trained, and it's gonna work for the more hundreds we gonna get. And y'all too, because y'all could be at home looking in the mirror, because y'all walk past that shit every day, look at your butt.
That's right. That's right. Yes, y'all need to be doing this stuff with me. I hope that y'all are taking these juiceologies to do this as well. Like I'm being on camera and exposing myself for you all, but I'm gonna need y'all to be getting through and doing all this with me.
Right.
Okay. I don't need the only one that need to get flexible and snatched. And you know what I'm saying? We need to be all snatched together. So you know what's dope that you're doing the stretching, so you can entertain them while I set up back there. So yeah, y'all watch her and yeah, talk to them about that while they doing that while I get these lights, switched
Okay.
up. All right, so we can get this packet.
Okay, well, hey y'all, I'm stretching. And I'm stretching because before we do this, stretching is needed. So not necessarily saying you have to do what I do, but a light warm up. So I'll take y'all through that anyway when we transition, when Tamara transitions to her mirror, and I turn y'all focus from my lovely stage to my mirror, and then I'll run y'all through a transition. But while I got y'all here, you might as well watch me stretch. You know. I can't see any comments because it's turned sideways. And then if I fall, y'all know that it ain't perfect. And you know, because I'm not. So I need a few tries to get up here. But when I'm up here, I'll be up here. Don't ask me to do nothing. I can point a toe.
No, don't do that. Don't mind me up here, guys. Doing this inspiration. Watch the stretching. All right. Here we go. Yeah, don't be laughing at me, Tifa. I saw that.
I'm not that warm, so that's what y'all get.
All right. Now, Lucy, let me know if this is good.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Perfect. Okay, awesome.
Okay, y'all. Let me take y'all to my mirror.
All right. Okay, y'all. Now you really can't see my face too clear, but here I am.
Okay, boo. So
All right.
you could play a little music because I want to warm you up a little bit before we start.
All right.
And for y'all ladies at home, once again, nobody can see you but you. So get your
Yeah, y'all can
ass
see
up.
me. You can see
Get your ass
me.
up and go look in the mirror because you're looking at it every day to fix your hair, to look at your body and your outfit. You go in the mirror and do this exercise that Tamara does on live that y'all can see her do. Okay? Don't have me come to y'all house because I'm going to know who ain't doing. Trust me, I'm going to know. When I have my workshop and shit, and y'all be the ones who looking away, I'm going to be like, you ain't do the exercise at home. Now you got to dance for everybody. I would do that. Y'all like my socks? All right, knee pads.
All right.
David Banner, you know he's sexy as fuck.
Tell me what to do, girl.
Okay.
Sound like Malcolm Betty, she bad. Still let me smack on that ass, yeah. That shit is big, but don't take no shit from no copper, no thought I don't fuck with no bricks.
Just go in a circle. I don't care what side. Yes. You can all around the room. Reverse it. Good. Opening up the hips. Now hold it to the front. Body roll. Sit. Come up. Rock that. This opens up all the hips. Now, when you sitting it the last time, sit. Rock. Now, Up, down. Stay here. Good. Not too high, not too low. You want to all this burning. Yes. Good. Come up, over, and down.
I wish I could live on a brain.
Come up,
No average name. I
down.
thought of a name in that dream. I feel like a lame and my aim is to kill with this dick. Gregory, every verse that I spit is all on the wave. Don't fuck with no slaves, and she ain't abandoning shit, ain't abandoning shit. My Harriet Tubman, she dumping these clips and slapping these hoes in the lip. Slapping these
Now,
hoes in the lip.
roll out your wrist. Good. Arms down. Roll your head. Good. Okay.
Yeah. Put your fat ass. Put your fat ass. Okay, sorry. That's my song
Okay.
now.
So now, phase one. Now,
Phase
all
one.
I want you to do when you go to the mirror, you're going to go to the mirror. You can touch it. I don't care. But you see how I just had you swivel your hips? So it's the same thing. You focus it on your hips in the mirror. Don't look at me. I can see you through my mirror.
I'm looking.
Good. Now, stand still and just rock side to side. Do, do. Yes. Are you looking at you? Now,
Yes.
looking forward towards the mirror.
Am I still shaking?
Drop down. Looking at the mirror. Hold. Come back up. Good. Now turn around. Now as you turn around, look back at you. Over each shoulder. Over each shoulder. Over each shoulder. Over each shoulder. Now, same thing. Leaning forward. Looking back at you. Looking through my legs at you. Coming back up.
Okay.
Good. Down. Middle. Come up the opposite way.
I think that's
So
what
you
you
coming
meant.
down, side. Looking here. Then coming through the middle, looking here. Opposite side, coming up. Good. I bend the other way. Again, down. Middle, side, up. Good. Now, I want you to walk towards the mirror. All you're going to do, tippy toe like we got heels on. You're going to walk, 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 stop.
Okay. So you want me to
Yup.
walk, and stop?
Yes. Now, when you stop, back, 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 back. Then walk, 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 turn, look back at you.
Okay, I think you said back.
Back,
Walk,
yes,
back.
and
Back.
tight. Go forward.
Then walk,
Uh,
walk, walk,
turn,
and turn around and look back.
yes. Now, that's your hair. We're walking away, away, turn, slow.
Mm. Okay, hello. You walked away,
Away, turn,
away, then you
turn,
then
drop.
you
Yes. Now we're here. I'm crawling, but I'm crossing my knees as I cross, crossing my knees. And then remember this whole sit we did last week? Ooh,
Okay.
sit.
Now I don't know if you can see me, but I'm gonna try. Okay.
I can see you.
Okay. So you want me to crawl?
Yes. You better crawl. And
Then sit back.
Yes. Now,
Okay.
one arm over your neck like we normally do. Yes, honey. Step one leg out. I don't care what leg it is. Good. Now, you see how I got my leg up?
Oh. um.
Good.
Is that
And
what?
bring
Is
it back
that
up.
what I'm supposed to do? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Other leg.
Am I lifting myself up?
No, I just have my leg on my toe. So it makes it look like it's up instead of flat. So I'm just doing this. Yep, just like that. Now you're going to push off on that leg to bring the other foot up, then come up. You can do it, baby.
You said something like this. I'm about to fake
Yep,
this. I
put,
don't know
put the weight on that foot that's up. Good, slide that leg. Come up, yes. Get close to my leg. That's my lady like.
Okay.
So now, how do you feel?
Exposed, to be quite honest. But if this makes you feel good that I can actually, do all this stuff, then yeah.
But why do you feel exposed?
Because I know there are potentially hundreds and thousands of people watching me stretch my limbs and
But even
yeah.
removing them, as far as you looking in the mirror at you, how did that
Oh,
make you feel?
sexy.
Okay.
Made me feel sexy. And it gives me a little bit more confidence, I think. And they tell you to do that a lot, even with like other things, like public speaking. If you're trying to practice something, you should look at yourself in the mirror. So yeah, you can actually see yourself and what you're actually doing. Then you don't have to really think about am I doing it wrong, because you can actually
Right.
see and you can twerk it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you said something. You said, I don't want to think I'm doing it wrong. And right. Now I know I gave you movements to do. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna do this all over again, but I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You're gonna play whatever song you play, and you're gonna do what you feel. I don't want you to think, because I'm gonna know if you're thinking, because you're gonna go like a deer in headlight. Trust me, I
Okay.
know I do that stuff. So
Okay.
it's the exercise is not only to listen to what I'm telling you to do. Now it's listening to your body. It's listening
Got
to what your body is saying I want to do. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do something on the wall too, and then we'll put it all together. So now they
it.
had a
Okay.
thing on Instagram called the wall challenge, and I was like, oh, I want to do a wall challenge. So I went in
Mm.
my like my other house. I went in my room that was a studio at the time, and I had made a video that I thought was dope. And I always ask my mom what she thinks because she's brutally honest. And I gave her the video, and she's watching it, and I'm looking at her face, and she goes, what is this? And I'm like, I snatched my phone. It's a wall challenge. And she was like, well, why do you look all scrunched up? And I didn't understand what she meant, but I was uncomfortable because it was no mirror. I couldn't look at anything because, see, the gag is when you got a mirror in front of you, you can look in the mirror at yourself. But now when you have a wall, the wall's not reflecting anything. So now if you
Right.
just have a wall and yourself in front of it, how can you look good in front of that wall? And what my mother showed me in that video was I was very uncomfortable and all my movements were like this. And I looked all like a bug. And what I did was she made me so mad. I went upstairs, changed my outfit, and I came back down and showed her the next video. And that what video was my um 4-year polarversary, and I'll tag it once the video's over. I'll tag you in that video so you'll get what I'm talking about. But now we're going to transition to the wall, and then we're going to take everything and jumble it all together and mix it and make some nice juice. And then we're going to have wall transition to the mirror, incorporating that walk, because once again everything I do has purpose. So now let's transition to my wall, my lovely wall that I be on.
Vanessa, well, this is why she's teaching me this stuff. Cause see, I know that's what you be trying to get me to do, but I ain't know how to do it. But see, now she's gonna teach me how to do it. So I think our photo shoot's gonna be even more popping. So yeah.
Okay, so now we're on the wall. And then what I like to do when I teach my classes too, I like to utilize the whole space. So if I'm teaching a pole class, I don't really care that there's poles there. I like to do wall as well because once again, I like to utilize the whole space. So in old videos and even in new videos, you'll see me doing dances with my old dancers, my old students, and we'll go from the wall to the floor to the pole because you can play with everything. Okay. So now, once again, you're standing next to your mirror, so you can't see it. So now, I want you to go on the wall, body away from the wall, legs up, sit down, come back up. Good. Come back down, but we're not going all the way. We're just on our tippy toes, moving our hips, raising our arms. Good. Then I'm turning, crossing, feeling on the wall as I cross. Now, you can play with a lot of feet, going in circles, going back, going forward, kicking them out, stepping them back. Good. Now, watch this. Slide down, slide up. Slide down, slide up. Good. And now, you can put one hand on the wall, cross your legs, which is one leg in front of the other. Now watch how I do this. I'm going to turn right under. So all I did was put my hand on the wall. Take one foot, cross it in front of the other, like this, and I'm turning under. Sit. Good. Ow! So it's simple things like that. And we didn't even go on the floor yet. We didn't even do any of these things yet. We haven't done anything that's on the floor. We haven't pushed out. We haven't done none of this, none of that. But that's something for a different day. So now we're going to put all of the measures together that we did from the wall to the mirror. And I'm going to go from the wall and I'm going to walk all the way or crawl all the way to my mirror. So being that your wall is right next to it, I need you to go to your wall, come off of your wall, come around, and come back to your mirror.
Okay, so you need to be on the wall and do all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then wait all the way down here, and then palm over here.
But since your mirror is so close, I need you to come off the wall a little bit and walk to the camera. Now that's good enough where you can turn around and then go back to your mirror. But I need some music, and I need a mood. I need a personality. I need all that.
Okay. Let's find some mood. Let's see what no, not love. I think we need to have some sex. I think sex is going to help.
That's my son. It's backwards because of course the light. But if I turn it around.
Okay, well, this is a 5-minute song, so.
It's my phone, ew.
Is it? Tonight I need your body. Come on, where'd you go?
You won't be sorry. Not tonight, not tonight.
All right, so I got to start from the wall. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now remember, listen to the music. Good. Yes. I'm such a bird. That's called the juke turn. Tamara, something that the drug can do. She better.
Ride the wave like a wave runner. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid of it. Feel like this,
She
feel
better.
like that, feel safe for me. Got my head between her legs like she prays for me. Bring a friend, get it in while she wait for me. That's okay, she
Meow.
gon' stand for me. That's okay, she gon' stand for me.
How's that?
That was good. I see all the moves you put in there. That was good.
Oh,
Yes.
y'all don't laugh at me. Don't make fun of me. I'm
They be waiting for you to perform on Wednesdays.
sorry. I bet they do. I bet they do. Well, I hope y'all are doing this at home. You know why? Because Juice is gonna have a road trip type situation going on. She's gonna have some workshops popping. So I'm gonna see all of this at these workshops. We're gonna talk about that later, though. We're gonna talk about that later, but I want to see. I need to be practicing. It's gonna put you on the spot. I ain't the only one gonna get Juice round chip. Ain't?
Juice.
All right. So what else you got for me?
What else do you want to do?
I want them to see you and take it home. You do your thing and to get all that theatrics, all of this stuff you be doing, all of that.
You want me to do the wall and the mirror or pole?
You do the routine. Show them what the routine really supposed to look like.
Okay, I'll do some wall stuff. Let me set it up.
Now I get to watch. I'm watching this with y'all. Yeah, word.
So I gotta put y'all somewhere where y'all can see my whole
Thank you,
basement.
Karen. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I think that's your mama. You the bomb. Kudos to you for making her. Your daughter's
Jane.
kid.
Michaela!
I hope y'all are enjoying this. I hope y'all are taking notes. As you can see, I sweat every time we do this.
Here.
Full body workout, video sexy on, all at the same damn time.
On the wall. I'm gonna go from right here to right to the mirror, okay? So just follow me. Okay.
She about to give me a show. I'm about, let me sit down and watch this with y'all. So while she gets that together, let me get on up on y'all. Oof, yeah, y'all know my body thermometer works very, very well. So yeah. But like I was saying earlier, we're going to have a workshop. We're going to have a Juice-Ology workshop that is woman empowered forward. We'll give you all the details. We're setting it up. We're going to have literally Juice-Ology live. I cannot wait for this. We're going to put this together, and we want y'all to come out. I want y'all to practice at home, and want y'all to come out and get you a face-to-face, you know what I'm saying, Juice-Ology class. Because again, this is another way we need different, like I said, my platform is about different perspectives. So it's about confidence, it's about empowering, it's about inspiring. So however you do that is how we're trying to promote this. So, go ahead, girl, do your thing. Let me just be quiet and let her do her thing. So she look like she ready to. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, goals. That's what we all trying to get to. We tired. Y'all can see all this sweating, hard breathing, and all that jazz, man. We tired. This is some good work. Good workout. There we go. So that was awesome. So I hope y'all are taking notes. Y'all need to press this rewind so y'all can, do y'all practice, because that's what I'm doing. I'm still actually tweaking that chair situation that you gave me. I got to practice before I put that on video and show it to my man. I got to do that right and whatnot. But y'all should definitely be taking notes. And like I said earlier, actually, you tell them about what you have planned for your workshops.
Well, honestly, being that it's still in the works, I'll tell them about it later. But the more they tune in, the more they can get the zhuzh of everything that's gonna come.
Gotcha.
So, y'all, me and Tamara are working on something, and we've been working before we even started this. So, I'm just happy that everything that we spoke about is coming to fruition with this and everything else we have planned. And I just want y'all to keep staying tuned to Wednesdays, Mondays, and Fridays. But it's definitely Wednesdays too, because once again, build the confidence. And my confidence, the way I build it, is not normal, but it works. And at the end of the day, these muscles ain't built themselves. So, that being
Right.
said, I'm doing something correctly. And I just want y'all to tune in and just stay tuned and rock with us, because the shit that we have coming up, you don't want to miss that. And once again, we'll talk about it more and more as more details come. But we've been working on some things, and it's going to connect with a lot of different women, a lot of different entrepreneurs, a lot of different women empowerment people. And we're just going to spread this love out offline.
Yes, spreading juice, spreading AMPspiration across these good states of America. And we're going to work on worldwide. We'll talk about that later,
Yeah.
though. Okay? Well, make sure that you guys tune in every Wednesday so you can get this Juice-Ology. Lucy, tell them where they can find you. So
You
tell
can
them
find
tell them
me
so they memorize it.
at my website at www.justjuice.com. That is JUSTJUIC3.com, or IG, which is Lose Juice, LUCJUIC3, or my dancers page for booking shows, everything. Lay Juice, that's LEJUIC3. You can DM me for shows. You can email me at juiced, that's JUIC3D at justjuice.com. That's my email address. You can hit me for bookings. You can hit me for private events. You can hit me for corporate events, because that's what I've been booking lately, for contortion, for chair, for choreography, for dance, for videos, backup dancing. Listen, does it all.
Work,
Been
work,
doing
work,
it.
work, work. She's work,
How
work,
much
work,
time do
work,
we
work,
have left,
work.
boo?
Huh?
How much time do we have left?
This is your show.
Okay. So
What
I
you
told
mean?
Tamara before I wanted to go, I never polled for y'all, because honestly, this is how this whole thing got started. From this baby right here, and trust me, this poll is old as hell. And it's not one of them fancy polls. This is from Amazon Prime. I typed in stripper poll, and it came to my house with a box with a white girl on it like this. And first of all, somebody stole my first poll. So if you out there watching, you better be polling, because you stole my first one. Damn it. But anyway, I wanted to also get in the poll for y'all, because at the end of the day, this thing right here, I can tell you it saved my life. And next week, I'm actually going to tell y'all a story of how I almost quit pole. And I know people like 6 years. Yep, I almost quit. And when I say the story is mad freaking spiritual, and that's where I honestly, Tamara, found my spiritual journey, because I'll just tell you a little bit of it. I had my sink was stopped up in my kitchen when I lived in Queens, and I was waiting for the guy to come fix it. So I took all my dishes out of the sink, and they were stacked up on my stove, right? And they were there for like 2 days because the guy was coming the next day. So I'm in my room watching TV, and then all of a sudden I hear my dishes fall. Mind you, they've been sitting there, and there was no way they should have fell. Now, when they did fall, you know the old school ceramic glass pans that your grandma had? I had two of those that was on the stove with a few cups and stuff. Now, if things fall from a high place, especially glass, what happens when it falls? It breaks. Tamara, and I have a picture. That's why I said next week I'll show you. When I say everything fell, I couldn't have planned this myself. Everything fell and it lined up like it was a bowl, a pot, a cup. Like somebody stacked it and it was leading towards my pole. I swear,
Wow.
I have the picture to prove it. And that shit freaked me out because I was like, first of all, if all these things fell, it should have broke. But then it wasn't even that. They weren't scattered. They were placed neatly, like somebody placed them there, then messed up everything. And I wasn't that spiritually inclined back then, but I wasn't stupid either. I knew stuff, but I chose not to be self-aware. See, that's the difference. Everybody's self-aware on some kind of level, but you choose to just be ignorant. And I was choosing what I wanted to be ignorant about. But when I seen that, Tamara, I knew that was a sign from the universe going, honey, you want to put that, if you put this pole up, you will never pole again. And I knew, Tamara, if I took the pole down, I was never going to pole again. And I said, okay, God, okay, universe, okay. You know what? There better be sun on the other side of this. I'm not telling you, universe, don't strike me down, but I'm telling you, there better be something on the other side of this. Because clearly I caught that sign. And now 6 years later.
Ting! Juice-Ology on Wednesdays on AMPspirationTTV. That's what I'm talking about.
So pole, it just means so much to me. So I just want to take a few minutes. I turned my lights on and everything for y'all. And I'm gonna turn the lights down low. We're gonna make it a mood in here because that's what I said. It's a mood.
All right.
Okay?
Let's get sexy, y'all. Let's get sexy.
Yeah. Poke y'all really quickly, and then we'll wind it down. So I gotta take my socks off and stuff. So excuse me, I'm gonna set up real quick.
Okay, I get to observe like y'all now. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the show, yeah, because yeah, I don't got that upper body strength to be doing no pole. That ain't one arm friendly just yet. Not yet.
So this is some alcohol. Always gotta rub your pole with alcohol.
Alcohol. Rub your pole with alcohol.
Always, baby. And this right here is like the best invention, dry hand. It makes the pole sticky and stiff. Real stiff.
Little do y'all know I got folks inboxing me right now trying to figure out what she got going on. See how that works?
We got everything going on here. Listen, if my wig fly off, y'all, listen, things happen. That means I'm polling.
Let the wig fly, all of that.
Okay, so.
Hey, Mama. Glad you could make it. You came here for a show. Hope you enjoy. I know you ain't expecting this.
You want to get paid, right? No, I got to follow it down. Oh, here. Come on. They're waiting. And your hand's blocking it. Yes, I know.
Oh, she got her baby working with her and all that. That's so sweet.
Yup, she works. She got to work.
We got baby juice in the house. Baby juice in the house. That's so cute.
Got a flanker coming around. No man.
So, no time. Better work, baby. Oh no, come back. Many days. Oh, you feel I can. You're so wow.
Thank you.
Woo! Poetry, snap, clap, clap, clap. All of that. Woo! Woo! I know y'all like that. I know y'all like that. Know y'all like that. Because I like that. I need to learn how to do that. I'm going to learn how to do that.
Let me get some water.
I said, yeah, go ahead. Get you for real something. Because, ooh, child. Y'all just don't understand, like, the body strength that you have to swing your whole body and your leg, man,
Now,
like.
and then my pole is stuck on spin. Spin and static are two different things. Static is easy. Spin is horrible. My pole's on spin. That's why I move.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
that will make you 10 times stronger. So that's another reason why I got so strong on pole, because of this. Don't get me twisted. I can't do a lot of stuff still, but I'm working it out.
If you say so, because as far as I am concerned, I'm sure everybody else on here, you got the juice. You got the juice. Okay, yeah, man. We gonna work this out by time. Give me, I don't know. Give me a couple of years. I don't know. Like, and this is coming from. This is why some people just feel like I know I could do it, James. I know, but that's just amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really amazing. See, look, my trainer right there. He's like, wow, yeah, that's a lot of upper body strength. You know what I'm saying? Now he a bro, he a big old brawling dude. So you know what I'm saying? He understands. Yeah, that's just crazy, crazy. But we gonna get it. We gonna get it. I'm learning it, and I'm gonna go down in history for that one because I'm gonna try to be the first one arm, Poland. I don't know nobody who do that. You know anybody that know how to do that?
There's a amputee who posed. I think it's her leg. She a beast. So
Okay.
it's not like it's impossible. And shit, ain't no black ones.
We'll tear all of that down. Now, my mama asked, "Was this your hobby?" Why don't you tell her what this about?
Your mom? Hey,
No,
mom.
mama is.
No, mom, this is my career, honey. I pole, I do contortion, I perform, I do chairology, I do floorology, this floor work. I'm a performer, entertainer, a teacher, inspirationalist, motivational speaker. I'm all those years in one. That's why I'm called Juice, because I'm a mix of everything. So this is my career. This is what I do 24/7. I had a salon and I have a travel business before, right? Because I just said to myself, I was looking online, woo, I'm sweating. So if I take my wig off, don't judge y'all. And I look at everybody live their life, go on trips, do all this stuff, go out. And I'm in my house like, damn, I'm bored or boring. But then I had to rejudge my focus because, like I said, I had a salon and I had a hair traveling business. And both those things I do not have anymore. And that's because I wasn't putting 100% of my focus into it. Oh, I was putting my focus into it, but not 24/7. Because when you run your own business, you have to give it your undivided attention. And I learned that because what I was doing was I was in business 50%, but then my boyfriend had problems or he had issues or because I was needy, I was over there. And just not being focused and being in everybody's business or trying to help everybody and pulling myself in so many directions that it wasn't conducive. So when I looked at everybody, once again, looking outside myself, I said, Lucy, God spoke to you and he told you what you had to do. And you have to sacrifice your time and you have to focus on this. And if that means you have to sacrifice 6 or 7 years, but be a millionaire, what does it matter? So I can't
Oh, girl,
complain.
don't not the Latifah. You hear her? Do you hear all? Did you hear all this frequency going on? We had some things
Right,
going on the last couple of days, and everything
right,
you saying just, man,
right.
yo, you don't
So I
understand
can't complain.
the
This is what
frequency.
I was told. I have a vision board full of stuff that I've written down that didn't come from me. That came from my divine purpose. And at the end of the day, if I don't listen to it, then I'm not doing my job on this planet. And at the end of the day, I'm giving my business, Just Juice, 120% of my focus. So this is what I do on a daily basis. I tell people, and I even had to tell myself, yes, I'm a home-based business, so if I don't work, I'm at home and I look bored. But I'm always doing something. So if I'm not physically being active, then I'm making up choreography for shows because I don't always post that I have a show. I just post when I'm there. So I hold my own rehearsals. And at the end of the day, if I hold my rehearsals with myself, when I do stuff for bigger artists, how you think my work ethic is going to be if I do that by my damn self? Be down here
Mhm.
4 and 5 hours. So I do that. And then it's this beautiful phone with social network. I make money off of IG and I make money off of Facebook and I make money off of a website that funnels clients to me. So that's 3 sources of streams of income that I make money off of. So sometimes I be in the bathroom, minding my business, talking in my mirror, and somebody hit me on my DM, hey, Juice, I need you to perform. Hey, I want you here. Hey, I want you here. I don't take everything because everything is not for me, but the offers and opportunities still come. And I realized that, and when we spoke, I said, I manifested more things in the last 2 months going into the third than I did all of 2018. And it's not because I wasn't focused. Oh, I was focused on me all of last year, but I wasn't ready and it wasn't time. Even though I
Right.
was crying and bitching. And I'm still crying and stuff. I want this, I want that. Everything that I'm supposed to have, I have it right now. And everything I'm about to have is manifesting. And you can kind of see what's happening if you actually are
Mhm.
self-aware and you pay attention to what your synchronicities are, what your frequencies are. I can tell
Right.
you that I was in a class that somebody said, oh, one of Beyonce's dancers is having a class on Saturday. How? I've never been around people that can even say that. So now that I'm around
Mhm.
these people that can say, okay, Beyonce's dance is having class. I applied for a gig I didn't have these type of opportunities, and they on Instagram, and I've been on Instagram for like 7-8 years. How, Sway? Because I wasn't in the right frame of mind to be around these people. Now that I am, I'm attracting all these people to me. I'm finding them on Instagram. They finding me, and I'm able to apply to these jobs. So it's not like the opportunities wasn't there before. I just wasn't resonating with them. And because I wasn't resonating with them, they weren't coming to me. But now that I am, everything is coming to me. And don't get it twisted, y'all. Everybody sees you shining. You might not even know how bright you shining, and I'm talking about myself, but everybody can see that. So don't get it twisted that people are coming at you like, hey girl, I want to work with you. I want to work with him. That does not mean that they are for you, because at the end of the day, flies go to that damn, what's that light? Like a moth to a flame. They gonna die if they hit that shit. They still go. So at the end of the day, some people just like to be attached to you, and that's just how the world works. And my discernment,
You know, them energy vampires. Ooh, girl, you don't know. You have no idea what you talk about, right? You talking about one thing, but there's several different scenarios in the back of my head that you talk about. You don't even know. You going, like Latifah said, go and drop them jewels. Right.
right,
Who's down?
right.
Exactly.
You see how one thing correlates with another. And I'm pretty sure before people tuned in to Juice-Ology Wednesdays, and before I started being more personable, and before you gave me this beautiful platform to speak on, I'm pretty sure that all they thought was, okay, Juice the performer, Juice does this, Juice does that. And this piece right here, they didn't get. And I say, I wasn't even pushing it, and now that I am, now people understand it, and it started with that whole Vixen video. And I have something else in the works that I'm working on as well, but I don't want to talk about that until I start filming it. Yeah, filming. And it has to do with women's empowerment as well. Everything I'm doing from now on is going to be stamped dripping, juicing with women's empowerment, and it has a message behind it, because I'm gun-ho with that. And then once again, like I said, everything correlates with another. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. But if it does not resonate with what my brand is, I'm not doing it just for the money, because clearly I wasn't making a lot of money when I started this, because I started from the ground up with my name, Juice, and people were like, who are you? I went to a competition. These women were reading the names off, and they were like, Lucy, who's that? And I was like, bitch. And then I said, you know what? You're going to know my name. And they do. And I don't do competitions either, just because that's not my zhuzh. I just don't like competing, and it takes the fun out of it, But all of this correlates with each other. And once I started looking at myself, all of this stuff started happening. So pole opened the door back to me dancing, which opened the door to me to be flexible. And once again, if I didn't take all these steps and listen to my intuition and listen to the gems that were being dropped, and like you said, how I'm speaking, but it correlates with something else that's going on with you, it's the same thing. If I didn't hear overhear conversation, and I was like, damn, that pertains to me, I would not be here right now. If I wasn't on the vibe with you, then me and you would have not got together. And if I still wasn't doing and vibing with you, then everything we have planned wouldn't work. But it does, and it will.
You know what? Because we doing the self work. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you talking about getting with self, and you know what I'm saying. This is a year of accountability. That I'm claiming 2019 is that everybody taking accountability for their decisions, their thoughts. And you don't understand, you can manifest the life that you want by doing that. And it doesn't matter what it is that you're doing, whether it's doing pole or AMPspirationTTV or whatever it is that you want to do. You have to do your self work. You have to get in tune with yourself and get that right, and then you will attract everything that you need. That's a fact. Well, what's your last words for the night, boo?
What time is it?
Yo time.
I like that. My last words for the night is, let me see. Nobody can tell you what your brand is. Even if you are busting your butt and you're not getting the recognition, they see you. And all it takes is one person. Not to say that that one person can make or break you, or even make you solidified, because you have to say that in yourself. But keep working. because everything you're doing matters, and everything you're doing has a purpose. And that purpose could be so great that you can hold thousands of jobs for thousands of people that you have no idea about. But you have to keep working. So my goal and my advice to y'all is, ladies and gentlemen, nobody can tell you what your brand is. You know what it is and you know how to work it. And just keep working and fighting, because at the end of the day, somebody will see you and you will run into the correct people. Hence, I ran into Tamara. So keep working, keep busting that ass, and tune in next week.
All right. Tune in next week. And like she said, keep pushing, keep working. It's right at the end of that tunnel. You will be noticed, and I can contest to that. All right. Well, we love you, Juice, and we are going to see you on Wednesday.
Yes, bye.
You so silly. Let's see. Let's see that. All right. That was super duper dope. That was super duper juiced. Went up there exposing myself, so I'm gonna say that. I hope y'all was taking notes. I hope y'all was practicing, and that was super dope. And this is what I love. This is what this platform is all about. This is my agenda for this year. You know, we are unifying, women unifying, men unifying, we unifying, and you know, just getting our goals out there. You know what I'm saying? Being successful. That's what this is all about. And you know, she made a very good point about, you know, just keep doing the work. You know, I've been on this platform for a year now, and I'll tell you a little story and then I'll let y'all go. You know, this whole time, my mentor, you know, Jamar, he's been watching my show, and I didn't know that. You know, I always had it in my mind, if he was to pop up, yo, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he's a busy person. He has his own show. He got so many things going on. And I did not know that he was actually watching me. And I didn't find that out until this month. Now I realized all I was just doing the work. I was just doing what I was here to do. And you know what I'm saying? The people that I wanted to take notice have been. And instead of me stressing about that, just keep doing it, and then it comes to light. So just keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep working. Keep fulfilling your purpose. And when it's your time, it will come. You know, everything starts with a thought. You have to think it first. You have to see it. Then you got to put the work behind it. And then it will manifest. That's how that works. You just got to let the universe take its time. You know what I mean? Not sometimes, you know, we want things right now. You know, we live in this microwave society. But you got to just let it, you just got to let it ride. You know, even with some of the other, you know, business ventures that I've been a part of. I've been dealing with network marketing for years. And all of the situations that I've been in just never quite worked out. But I didn't trip about it. I didn't let that discourage me or make me feel like, you know, what I had to offer wasn't good enough. And then the right opportunity showed up. And now, right now, I am building, you know what I'm saying, a business that's going to give me generational wealth. It's going to give me several streams of income. Juice definitely talked about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's also going to give me what I truly want is sovereignty. I used to want to be wealthy. I used to want to just have a conglomerate. But what I truly want now is to be sovereign. I want to be completely, ultimately independent and have my people to be the same. So whatever it is that you got going on, if we know whatever your goal is, you keep pushing for it and you will manifest it. All right? I love y'all. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We have a new day. We have a new segment. It's called Divine Feminine Discussion. Myself and Nexus Ani Aurora. She is the creator of Voices Radio. We are going to combine our platforms along with this women's empowerment that we've been talking about. And we're going to be discussing, you know what I'm saying, things that have to do with us. You know, instead of just having my perspective, we're going to have another double perspective. So we got the Divine Feminine in here. And, you know what I'm saying, we working. We're getting this information out there. We are being the change that we want to see. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night at 9 o'clock for Divine Feminine Discussion. Okay? I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Juice Day. Be inspired, y'all. Peace.